Hello friends, 855 days of war between Russia and Ukraine. In southern war zone on Kherson front, localized fight is on in eastern bank of Dnieper river. As far as Zaporizhia front is concerned, Urikhu, no changes, positional battles on. Rimivka salient, fight on in northern outskirts of Staromayorsky and in Eurozone. In east, on Marinka front, Russian army advanced 100 meters in Paraskovivka and another 100 meters between Zorzivka and Krasnohorivka. Of Divka, Ukrainians carried out counterattack in Yasnobrodovka. No changes in Kalinovka. Russians advanced 100 meters. Fierce battle continuing in Sokil and Novopokrovsky. It advanced 100 meters in Alexandropol, another 100 meters towards Novo-Alexandrovka. In Gorlovka-Torsky direction, after capturing Shumi, Russian army advanced towards Druzhba, almost 600 meters. As far as Bakhmut-Chasiv Yar is concerned, fight is on in the eastern flank of Chasiv Yar. No significant changes. North of Soledar-Siversk region below Horivka, no changes. Russian army took over fully Rozdolivka and pushed Ukrainian army beyond Sukha Platva river. Northeast Kharkov. As far as Liman Kremina direction concerned, no changes in Kupyansk direction. Russians advance towards Petropavlivka from Olshany direction and also towards the approach towards Stelmakhivka in the eastern direction, almost 1 to 1.5 kilometer. They made some small gains towards southeast of Sinkivka. In North Ukraine, that is towards Slobozansky direction, fierce battle is on in Vovochansk direction, where Ukrainians made some gains towards Staritsia direction, and also fight is going on towards Glaibok direction. Palestine Israel Middle East. In North Gaza, IDF stepped up operations on the outskirts of Tel Al Hawa. In South Gaza, IDF operation in Rafah continuing. As far as Lebanon border is concerned, IDF bombs more than 10 towns, and IDF is amassing armored and other vehicles along with its troops in Golan Heights. Seems preparations are on to attack Lebanon, the direct fight with Hezbollah. Resistant forces based in Syria attacked with drone Eilat again. In Red Seas, Houthi attacked Israeli container MSC Sarasi with ballistic missile, and supposedly it is supersonic. Wonder where did they manage it from, though they say that it is homemade. Interdiction missions in Ukraine-Russian war. Ukrainians struck Russian targets in Smolnetsk and other regions, while Russians hit targets in Kharkov, Odessa, Mykolaiv. There was a telephonic conversation between American Defense Minister Lloyd Austin and Russian Federation Defense Minister Andrei Belousov. The topic is not known, but must be about Ukraine war and also what is happening in Middle East. In Bolivia, one serving general, Juan Joseph Ginega, tried to carry out coup d'etat but failed to do so despite bringing some armored vehicles and tanks, and tried to storm the president's place. However, he had to retreat, and now he is detained and cuffed and brought on the TV in front of everyone. In Niger, 20 troops were killed, including one civilians, by the rebels. NATO has selected a new Secretary General who will take over from the 1st October and who was earlier Prime Minister of Netherlands, Mark Rutte. I do not foresee any changes as far as NATO's policies are concerned, that is, war mongering and instrument of war. In Kenya, death toll had reached to 27 after the people started storming the parliament building and raised hue and cry with huge demonstration against the new economic policy where the taxes are raised. And now the president says that he is likely to withdraw that law which was forced upon Kenya by IMF and USA. But this is only a tantrum as the opposition understands. Let us see how the situation develops there. The global situation is not cooling down anyway. If you know what is the law of thermodynamics, which says that if anything goes wrong with the further movement or with the time and space, it does not subside but it continues increasing as far as the system is concerned. I'm not talking about a small incident or a small bucket or something which finally stabilizes after fall. Well, that brings an end to my talk today, friends, with a note that we need to appreciate the real danger from imperialism, whoever may be behind it, and form of monopoly capitalism today globally. See you tomorrow. Thanks.